Hi there everyone, your Power Al here with some more of The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. Last episode, we returned here to Windfall Island to intercept the pirates, and we got bombs from them. So yeah, we're gonna be heading back to Outset Island before Tetra and her pirates can make it there. And spoilers, we're gonna make it there first because, well, first off, Outset Island is quite a distance away, but also it is just gonna be eternally nighttime and they're gonna be leaving in the morning, so we don't really have anything to worry about. But now that we have bombs, we have a nifty little cannon here, and aiming it is pretty nice. We have this little cursor and we get to see the arc of the cannon when we launch it, but yeah. I want to make it back to Outset Island. It's been since the very beginning of the game since we were in Outset Island, and quite honestly, it is a priority to me that we make it back there, because the main thing I want to do is very important to me. So yeah, and of course we'll be stopping by some other islands on the way, at least getting them marked on the map. So yeah, we'll do that. Oh, hello. Nope. I do like that we get to jump in the water. And also, I'm very curious, like, where the King of Red Lions stores, like, the pole for the sail, the cannon, the grappling hook, all of that stuff inside him. But it's a video game, so that's all the logic you need. Ooh, this is our first time seeing a sea hat. They're basically big versions of pea hats. Where am I? I'll mark that island later. Actually, we're here. Yeah, the sea hats, they're actually pretty easy to deal with, but they do look ominous. Now, if I remember correctly, this island is one that we can't really do anything with yet, but having it marked on the map is at least a good idea. Hello. Eat some fish. Food. I wonder what it tastes like. So when I was younger, like in elementary school, I did have a pet fish. I've had multiple pet fishes. Yo, sup? This is Cyclops Reef. There's gonna be multiple islands like this that we'll encounter, but we can't do anything here. Yes, that's how treasure charts work, sir. Okay, but yeah, so as a kid, curiosity did get the better of me, and I have tried fish food. It's not really appealing, to me at least. I don't know, someone might find it good, I guess. I wonder, can we... Well, I guess I'll mark this island. Yeah, what island is this? And we're gonna be, seeing a lot of islands soon. Like, not just like, marking them on the map, but very, very soon, we will be visiting a lot of places. But, again, our main destination right now... Oh, you're talking about the Triumph Forks. That island there has one of these golden items you keep hearing about. Did I map this place already? I think I did. Oops. Here you are. The next square that we're having marked on the map is actually one tile north of Outset Island. Which, we're almost there. We can actually see it off in the distance. once we're done with this whole thing. Yeah, this is a Five Eye Reef. Another one of those reef islands. It doesn't really look like a reef. At least, like, what I assume a coral reef is. But yeah, right over there, you can kind of see the shadows of Outset. Long ago, there was this huge fairy who lived to the south of here in the forest on Outset Island. But now, all that's left is the ruins of the fairy fountain where she lived. It's sorta sad. To tell you the truth, I hear there still is a fairy there. Yep, she's still alive and kicking down there. And that's all the info I've got to offer. Okay. We're almost there. Almost home. And again, it's been so long since we've been here. But I'm really excited to make it back to Outset Island because, again, there is one thing that I want to make a priority, even over trying to get to Jaboon. Cool. I can see it off in the distance, and I'm very excited, even though things are pretty ominous. Have you noticed, Link? Morning has not broken since we arrived at Greyfish Isle, the land that was so ravaged by monsters. It is as if time itself is frozen. Perhaps this is the curse that Valoo spoke of. Whatever the reason, if this night does not end, then we need not worry about the pirates overtaking us. In fact, it might not be a bad idea for you to visit your hometown and family again after such a long time away. We can speak with Jaboon after you do. I like that. So far in the game, the King of Red Lions has been, I guess, a little bit more on the pushy side on getting the objective done, but the moment we make it back to Outset Island, he's like, hey, it's fine. You can take a break. Visit your family. And also, as he was saying, yeah, Ganon cursed the entire Great Sea, so now it is just endlessly nighttime. Crazy how powerful he can be with his magic powers. And also, there's monsters here. Pretty unsettling that our hometown is like that. But it's time to come back home. Ah, this is heartbreaking. If you talk to some NPCs, they'll give you hints on what you're supposed to do. I already know what I'm supposed to do. This is what I was saving the fairy for. And this fairy has journeyed with us quite a bit, all the way from Dragon Roost Cavern, right? I think so. But if we use the fairy within her vicinity... Oh, Link. Is that you, Link? Grandma's always happy to see your bright, shining face. Link. My dear, sweet Link. You're safe. That's wonderful. Just wonderful. Did you do this? Did you heal me? Oh, you're such a sweet child. Oh, that's right. You and your sister Errol are trying so hard to be strong, and I've just been sitting here, moaning and worrying. I'm your grandmother. I'm the one who should be taking care of you. I'm so sorry, Link. I haven't even considered what you must be going through. I'm a terrible grandma. Link, this is all I have to give you right now. You can keep it in your empty bottle. We got the elixir soup. This is the best item in the game as far as I'm concerned. This heals us in terms of both health and magic, and it also doubles our attack power until we take a hit. And we also have 2 helpings. Yeah, the best item. You and your sister love this soup, don't you? If you run out, I can make it for you anytime you like. Grandma's gonna try to be strong, so you try to be strong too. But don't do anything reckless. Alright. Oh, God. I remember, as a kid, whenever I would be at my grandparents' place while my parents were working, mostly during the summer, I had a lot of younger cousins growing up that my grandparents would also be watching, so a quick and easy meal that my grandmother would make would just be, ramen. Like, the instant ramen. Not the one in a cup, but, like, just the instant ramen that you boil the water in. And her little touch to it was just to add some garlic salt. And if it was a bit too hot for us, she would throw in an ice cube. And, I mean, it's ramen. It's not, like, the best for you, but I remember just enjoying it. Or just enjoying whenever my grandmother made food for me. And whew, I would do anything for her to be here right now. I miss her a lot. And seeing Link's grandmother here just beside herself with worry to the point that she was basically bedridden, it kind of reminded me a little bit of the last couple of months my grandmother was alive, because she was bedridden and I couldn't do anything to help her aside from just visit her every day until she passed. And trust me, if I had something like a magic fairy that could heal her, I would have. But yeah, I miss my grandmother a lot, and seeing Link's grandmother smiling here, it's great. And we can only carry one bottle of soup at a time, but we can always refill it here. And it's notably the only time, like when you drink something out of a bottle in this game, it's the only time Link is happy. If you drink like a blue potion or whatever, he has like a grimace on his face. Yeah. And if you want a figurine of Errol for the Nintendo Gallery, all you have to do is just take a picture of Link's grandmother and you get both. Which is nice. But, that was my main priority here on Outset Island. We have to leave our grandmother again, but she's feeling better. She's gonna do what she can to help us. We can always come back and get some more soup, and just to say hi. And now that we're on Outset Island, there's other places, other people I want to talk to. It's been a while. So, yeah. So you can see, the pig that we caught, huge. Huge boy. Or girl, I don't know. And the other two pigs, they're not there. I think this is the moment where we can find out what happened to the other two pigs. And it's kind of funny in a dark way. Yeah, nasty things have been happening here at night ever since you left on the boat. Okay. I'm so glad you're safe, Link. We've all been worried. The boys will be surprised to hear you've returned, just as soon as they wake up, that is. Can we, talk to them? No. Yeah, the large pig has grown up. Do you say anything else? No. Okay, there's a line of dialogue. I'll try to show it if I can remember when it happens. But I think the kids are awake when it happens. And they mention how the pigs were yummy. So there is the heavy implication that the parents slaughtered the other two pigs for food. And I'm not going to get into the story about what I saw as a kid. But yeah, I've seen that before in real life. And the fact that there's 3 pigs in my IRL story, and there's 3 pigs here. Yeah. I'll save going to Orca's house last. But, oh, hello. There's some monsters here. think we can go inside here and see what this NPC has to say. I don't even know this person's name. Bill? It's not Bill. That's usually like my default name for anything. Link, is that you, Link? Whoa. Kinda startled me there, buddy. I thought more of those monsters had come to harass me. I tell you, there have been a lot of strange things going on here at night lately. I haven't gotten a good night's sleep in ages because of it. And I love sleep! In fact, I saw something really odd just a while ago. Of course, this was back before the bridge was destroyed. It was up in the fairy woods near the old dried up fountain. I saw this tall girl who glowed like a fairy, which was odd enough, but then she vanished into that rock. Really, I saw it with my own eyes. So, if you didn't have a fairy on hand, this would be a hint that you could go here to Outset Island and maybe get another fairy. Just some food for thought. I'm not gonna be going up there just yet, but also, yeah, you can see that the bridge up to the woods is destroyed. Okay, so now I just wanna first go up here, because I want to talk to these fellas in here. Is that you, Link? Well, looks as though you're safe. That's good to know. The island has really taken a turn for the worse since you left. I'm sure you noticed them. The monsters. Yeah, the jellies. I'm scared. Too scared. Anything else? Nope. Oh, Link, you've come back, and in one piece too! One Piece is great. The island has fallen in hard times lately, my young lad. Yeah, they're not here to harm you, apparently. I think, if you were to show this person, Sturgeon, I think his name is, if you were to show him this, he has a line of dialogue. That's a Knight's Crest! Have you shown that to my brother downstairs? And we need to collect 10 of them, so I'm not going to show Orca just yet, but Orca is the last person I want to see, just because. Oh boy. Fun times ahead. Oops. I wonder, is there anything here in these flowers that are protected by this tree? No, I'm just destroying things for the sake of destroying things. Okay. Well, if you go talk to Orca... He's just training. Ah, Link, you are alright. Why did you not tell me about Errol? That was thoughtless of you. This island has seen hard times ever since you departed. I do not know what you have been doing on your journey, but you seem a little more daring these days. Also, you can see that he has a Knight's Crest right up there. That look in your eye is not the one you left here with. Very good. Show me just how much you've improved your sword skills. Okay. So, we're gonna have to do this a few times. We just have to wail on him. We're at the level of a page. Like the page of a book? We have to hit him 100 times before he hits us 3 times. So, pretty easy if you're just patient. If you don't rush things, like I did there, then you should be fine. I'm not doing fine right here. Also, remember, you have a shield. Come on. I want to at least do the first 100, or like the first part on screen to show how good of a person I am at this game. And if I remember correctly, parries count as 2 hits? Did I see that right? Yes, they do. So yeah. This doesn't actually damage us. This is just the hearts that we have for the minigame. It can get pretty tedious. But some tips here. You don't want to drive him into a corner because the walls might interrupt your hits, leaving you open to getting attacked. So don't do that. Also, I just like how this is... Like, he's using a spear, which... I mean, if you're playing Breath of the Wild, spears are weapons that you can use. But, I don't know. I just think that's cool. It'd be cool if you could use any of his spears in this game. But, nope. Oh, that's close. Usually whenever I do this, I'm not as, like... I don't use the shield as much. But, since I only have one heart, I'm trying to be a little bit careful. Also, that whale or shark thingy that he was practicing on, you don't want to, like, lead him towards that, because you could accidentally hit that and interrupt your combos, leaving you open to getting hit. Okay, we're at 100 hits right here. So let me take the hit. There we go. 101 blows. You have improved. It's wrong of me to treat you like you were a lowly page. You are a page no more. Now you are not... Is a page, like, a knight in training? I don't know. We get a purple rupee out of it, which is cool. Before I do anything, can I... Oh, I can't steal the Knight's Crest. I was planning on using the boomerang to do so. Okay, so now, talk to him again. And this time, we have to hit him. Oh, he's gonna call us a knight now. 300 times. So, I'm gonna do this and cut ahead. Ha, 260 hits. That's Swampert's Pokedex number. There we go. Over 300 hits. Feel free to knock me down now. So now, for 300 hits, we get called a swordsman. And our reward, money! Which is nice, I do like money. But now, we have to do this one more time. Oh boy. It's really just tedious, really. As long as you don't forget to use your shield and you're careful, you can make it to this one. Yeah, to be a true master, we have to hit him 500 times. Darkrai's number. It's funny, cause Neo Darkrai TV. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. There we go. 501 hits. I think you could make it to 500, but I just wanted to be over 500 just to be sure. But now, he is going to give us a piece of heart. Yeah. Yeah, we had to do this tedious thing to get a piece of heart. There is a line of dialogue if you were to get 999 hits, or maybe 1,000 hits. It caps out at one of those two, and he's gonna call you master. But, yeah. That's neat. Anyways, there's still some more stuff for us to do on Outset Island. We do need to see Jaboon, but we also got a hint to check out the woods now that the bridge is destroyed. We're gonna need to get over. Hello. Hold up. Is that old man Ho-Ho? It is. Will this work? How does this not count? Whatever. I'll get a photo of him at some point. Anyways. Oh, hello. Ooh. You know what? This is a place where you can take photos of crabs. And I want to make sure I get a photo of a crab. Come on. Come on. Piss off. I'm trying to be photographer. Oh, that has to count. Come on. Game, you're so picky sometimes. Oops. Really? Really, game? Finally. Anyways, yeah, we have stuff to do here on Outset Island. But next time, we'll advance the plot. We'll probably see Jaboon or something. Actually, does the King of Red Lions say anything? Now that we have seen people here? No. I'm not ready. Okay, anyways, that's gonna be it. Next time on Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, we're gonna finish up our business here on Outset Island, and then, all that also involves meeting Jaboon. Later.